thanks for stopping by for another edition of the monthly wrap with ZigWheels.ph. It's your guy, Roy Robles.
Paolo Papa and Cesar Miguel.
And we are here to give you the past month's highlights, some of our favorite cars, and some things that you might want to know about the Philippine car industry. Well, guess what? The CAMPI report has been updated, and we've got some surprises for you guys according to our records. We're going to start off with Paolo right here and see what surprises are in store for us from the last report.
So for our CAMPI report, the numbers have dropped by 12% according to the latest figures released by the organization. However, they gained a new member in the form of GWM. So if we are going to compare the numbers of our favorite brands, siguro BYD na lang talaga kulang. Kung magsisilipar tayo ng numbers ng sales, it's just BYD who's not giving out a number.
Kailangan na i-concept yung BYD na yun.
In terms of plug-in hybrid electric vehicle sales, Geely Philippines has jumped into second spot. So we see improvements from Chinese brands that sell new energy vehicles. Specifically, I think because it's of the rising demand of hybrids and electric vehicles. Syempre, kasi mahal na ang gasolina.
Yeah.
Specifically diesel.
Now to our favorite section. Well, second favorite section. It's the new car releases of the month.
First up on the updates for the new cars this May. That's going to be the BYD Sea Lion 7. Despite the car bearing the Sea Lion moniker, alam naman natin the Sea Lion uses the DMI powertrain. It's one of the nameplates that BYD used in the Philippines to democratize EVs, diba? So it stands out kasi it's more akin to the Seal because of its ability to provide performance right out of the bat. So we were able to try it. Max power output is around 523 horsepower. And the torque is surprising, a whopping 690 Newton meters. So we were able to test it. Acceleration test, sabi nila around 4.5 seconds. I think when I tried it, I did at around 4.7 or 4.8.
Oh, that's a lot.
I was too scared to do it. I'm not used to, parang launch control ng more expensive cars, diba?
It has launch control.
It has launch control. I should have tried that.
Up next is the MG G50 PHEV. I love your review of that. Thank you.
Yes.
The MG G50 PHEV actually launched at the 2026 Manila International Auto Show. Being the bearer of the G50 name, 7-seater layout, captain seat sa gitna, malubak sa loob, lots of comfort features. Along with the new PHEV powertrain, it can now make 295 horsepower and 280 Newton meters of torque. Not bad for an MPV, a people carrier. Saka nadagdagan din ng full complement of advanced driver assist systems. I won't list it down, pero it's good to have. But the most surprising thing about this car is it's priced at just at 1.398 million. Just shy of 1.4 million. So last week Paolo and I went to Vietnam in order to check out Vinfast e-scooters. And one thing that I can say about the e-scooters in Vietnam is that, holy cow, if these e-scooters were the ones that were introduced first here in the Philippines, I think we won't have any problems with those slow e-bikes on the road at the side and stopping traffic, because these things are fast. They had 2 battery packs in one motorcycle, 1 e-scooter, and then you can just switch it out. I'm very excited to see how Vinfast is going to implement this in the Philippines, because from what I've seen in other countries where scooters are the norm in a lot of cities, this is definitely one thing that a lot of people, especially in the Philippines, can jump into. I remember we talked about democratizing electrified vehicles. This is most definitely going to be a lot of people's stepping stone into electric vehicles, because they did promise that there will be at least below, around or below, underneath, beside, and adjacent to 100,000 pesos, which is very exciting indeed. But
they did say that it's going to be a lot more affordable than that once it arrives in the Philippines.
Next up, another car that launched this month as well is the GAC Aion UT, a very cute-looking, compact, all-electric hatchback. Another surprising thing about this is the price din. For a limited time until June 30, 998K lang siya. Panalo ano. Plus, it's a very capable hatchback. It can make 134 horsepower and 145 newton meters of torque. It also has a range of 400 kilometers. Not bad. It's much larger than the Dolphin. It's much larger than, definitely than the Seagull. It's much larger than the Nami.
The legendary Lexus IS now has an update in the Philippines. The Lexus IS is one of Lexus's more iconic models because it definitely is very historic. You remember the Lexus IS 200 here in the early 2000s, but now it's a lot bigger. It's grown. It might have taken creatine in the gym, but it's definitely bigger and a lot sleeker. And I think we'll be checking that out soon. And now we are just a few days away until the Philippine International Motor Show. This only happens once every 2 years, so you know it's special.
We also aren't sure if, kasi this is just based on teasers eh.
Yeah, but bring up your crystal ball. Tell me what you think.
We took a really close look at the shadowy shapes of the teasers, and we think that Toyota is going to bring in the Land Cruiser FJ, the Land Cruiser 300 HEV, and the next generation Hilux. We aren't sure yet if that includes the Travel E, but
Recently, they added 2 new variants for the Corolla Altis, HEV variants. So I'm not gonna be surprised if they add a PHEV pickup on their roster. And I hope they do bring in the Land Cruiser FJ. Not that I have money to buy it, but it's cool to see that
people buying good stuff. Yeah.
All right, so last month, Isuzu Philippines took us to Bangkok, Thailand to check out their latest and greatest vehicles. And they've got, they're surprised that they've got electrified vehicles there as well, not just for passenger cars, but for commercial use as well. And I think they will be introducing a new Isuzu D-Max, as they always do every other year or so. And that's the thing that I love about Isuzu. They only have 2 cars. They got the MU-X and they've got the D-Max that are available for everyday use. But I know that you want to use the Travis for everyday use. But I'm talking about the T-Max and the MU-X. But I like how they constantly improve upon these cars. And let me just say, and I can't tell you right now the details, but the new Isuzu D-Max certainly has been refreshed. And we'll be releasing a video about it very soon. Now let me go ahead to one of my favorite brands, Nissan. It's one of my favorite, and I'm really hard on Nissan the whole time because I really like it to succeed. And they seem to be on the up and up because the past few months they have been posting teasers, anime, manga inspired teasers on their Facebook page where you've got their main characters. As you can see, obviously we got the Frontier Pro right there. You got the Kicks e-Power right there. You got the X-Trail, and you got some other sedan. And so, but again, we're not sure what these cars are. These are just speculation. And I think they're going to use PIMS as a platform and an event to introduce something big. We're not sure which one. We're not sure which ones. But we'll know definitely when PIMS arrives. What would you want to see from Misa in case, they do something big at PIMS?
I think I'd like to see them launch the X-Trail e-Power so that the Kicks e-Power would have a accompanying sibling that shares the same powertrain. And the X-Trail is bigger than the Kicks, right?
What's your basis on that release? That came out of left field.
Just keep it. I wrote about the N7 before when it launched in China, but never would I have realized that it is going to be shown here. The same with the other cars. We're not really, we don't know yet if they're really launching these at PIMS, but just them appearing here is a statement for Nissan. safety in front, it's a normal, ano, pinalagay yung front name. And PHEV at that.
So up next at number 4 is Omoda and JQ. Well, JQ specifically. They released a silhouette of 4 cars as a teaser for their presentation at PIMS. These are shadowy figures, but you would have an idea what these cars are. We'll leave them up to you. So we encourage you to visit their Facebook page, maybe, and check out the teaser that we're talking about. In fact, we're looking at it right now, and you should too.
Pwede rin yun i-edit yung teaser. Itaas yung gamma and brightness.
Yes, the old trick. Yeah.
All right, so up next we got Vinfast. So right now, our good big guy on campus, Sport Manahan, is in Vietnam, and they're showing him all their stuff, and Fort is doing the same. But we're gonna check out something from the information that he's giving us. Can we say what they're releasing now?
I'm not sure, but we might see it. Maybe they're going to present it, showcase it. It's still basically just speculation.
Right. So twice over.
It's a cross between.
It's an electric crossover.
It's an electric crossover. I did not see that coming.
And it has a number on the name.
Yeah.
If you look at the R, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Boy, I ate to be the market.
Fill in the blank. Yeah.
Okay, fill in the blank. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Then we've got Geely, the original disruptor. We tried to catch lightning in the bottle again with their Geely EX2. They previewed this during MIA's earlier this year, and it's quite promising. It's an electric hatchback that the rear-wheel drive can go up to 400 kilometers, below 1 million pesos, has a lot of space on the inside, and did I mention it's rear-wheel drive? For you enthusiasts out there, you know what rear-wheel drive means. All I can say is that's the one car that actually shut me the H up because, oh boy.
Honda Cars Philippines, who will also be joining PIMS, there's a chance that they might show off the newest iteration of the City, which has been previewed, launched, or showcased in India. So there's a chance that they can bring it here. Although, I mean, this is purely, again, speculation. It's not confirmed nor denied.
Same then with Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi will be a PX for sure, but we aren't sure what it is showing off at the car event. Evidence is pointing towards the expander actually, because our neighbors like Indonesia, our ASEAN neighbors, already has this electrified version of the expander, and the expander itself is a prime candidate to receive an electrified powertrain kasi ang popular dito, di ba?
And they already, how's the right term, declared or announced their plans to create electrified models here in the Philippines. So I think, it's a good teaser or pampatakam ng mga Pilipino for what is to come.
And people seem to forget that the Mitsubishi Expander isn't just one of the most popular cars in the Philippines. It is the best-selling car in the Philippines of 2025.
We also have Suzuki, which again will be present at PIMS, and this is not yet confirmed. I keep saying that, not yet confirmed. It's still speculation. But they might show off, they might launch, they might present the e-Vitara. This particular model already had a go signal from the Department of Energy, which is the governing body for electric vehicles here in the Philippines.
All of these brands will be joining the 2026 edition of the Philippine International Motor Show happening next week. That's June 4 to 7. So if you guys don't have you are looking for a great time, especially when you're looking at cars, and we're definitely going to be there. If you didn't catch us, we'll get you our pot of gold.
Where your Bitcoin? Where your jumbo pecans?
But anyway, yes, you're definitely going to have a great time right there. And if you can't catch it, We'll be covering the entire event. And number 4, your favorite segment of this month's monthly wrap. It's the car of the month theme. We got 3 cars to choose from for this month. We got the JQ EJ6 all-wheel drive, which is a full electric vehicle, which is also a rugged-looking SUV. The Toyota Aion HEV. I call it the Active. I still insist that it should be called the Active. But yeah, the Aion HEV and the Nissan Patrol. So guys, I think I'm liking the Aion HEV, especially with Ash's review of it. It was really comprehensive. You got all of the details met, and I think I'm a believer. Imagine all the fleet cars that you see on the road, the taxis, the TNVS, all hybrids. That's gonna do wonders for the environment, which is, I think, Toyota's goal in the first place.
For me naman, I would pick the Nissan Patrol. I don't usually like SUVs, but the Nissan Patrol has enough presence and power to overcome my dislike of that particular segment.
Why do you hate SUVs?
Kasi SUVs typically high on center of balance, you can't throw it around corners. I can see the appeal, I can see its uses, especially for the Patrol kasi it has an enormous amount of interior space. It has air to very comfortable. But the crown jewel of the Patrol is its twin turbo V6 screwed environments. That's cute.
9,000 per full ton.
I kind of get it. I think when I'm with Fort as a tall person, when we see someone taller than us, kind of feel weird. But with the with the Patrol,
You look normal with the Patrol or with the Patrol.
For me naman, I'll take the safe option. So you have your EV, EJ6, you have your Patrol na twin turbo. But I'll take the Aion, the hybrid, because it's something that I can actually live with. I'm one of those people who doesn't have an outlet, a garage. I can't take advantage of an EV. And I think the Patrol won't fit into my garage altogether, like literal. So for me, it would be the safe car that's good for the family. And I think if you put some mods in it, okay na rin siya for car, guys.
All right. So for me, I would choose the JQ EJ6 all-wheel drive because we were able to try it out when JQ, Kumoda and JQ invited members of the motoring media. I think it was in Batangas racing circuit. So they asked us to drive it on a soft muddy track course, and it performed good actually. So contrary to what others think na EV yan, hindi yan pwedeng pang karabas or hindi yan pwede pang off-road. It really proved its worth.
Na ano ba naman? Na round trip niya ba to Batangas and back na walang charge?
No, only on the dedicated course. Yeah, but it had power. Suspension was also okay for an off-road track.
So that's it for this month's monthly wrap. And it was a pretty good episode in my opinion. But next month is going to be huge because it's going to be about the Philippine International Motor Show. Lots of releases, lots of test drives, and of course, lots of things to talk about. But anyway, you know what to do. Drop us a comment in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification icon so you won't miss any of our videos. This has been Roy Robles.
Termigil.
Ash Mahina eh.
And Paul Papa.
See you guys next time.